I'm Sarah, and this is Travis. We've moved 7 times in the last 6 years and are currently renovating our 3rd house with our 3 boys and our Old English sheepdog. Follow along as we renovate our house and raise our boys.
That's him.
Subscribe and join us on our next adventure. Hey guys, this week we're going to show you 3 inexpensive ways to make your house more energy efficient.
The reason why these 3 ways became such a priority to us is because our house was hot. We have lived in this house for about 3 years now, and the first year was really hot in the summer. Not only because Sarah's hot, but also because our AC is really small for the square footage in this house. It's an old AC unit. It just needs to be replaced. We haven't done it yet because we don't want to eat a $4,000 bill, even though we just should. I don't know why we're doing all these other things to avoid fixing the root problem. But
well, it'll help when we get a new AC too.
Yeah, it's true. And we have come up with 3 really good ideas that have made this low-powered AC work pretty dang perfectly, really. So step 1 is going to be talking about adding attic insulation. We're going to show you how you can potentially do that for free. Step 2 is a little unique. We added an automatic fan to our attic to increase airflow. And step 3 is how to pressurize your house to find gaps and cracks that you can fill with inflating foam. And that will seal your house to prevent energy loss. And that you can potentially do for free as well. So this house is about 40 years old. We have about 6 inches of insulation that's already in our attic when we moved in. However, after 40 years, that insulation, it gets dust and bugs and all sorts of filth that gets mixed in with the insulation, and it compacts it. And the way insulation works is it has to be fluffy, and that way it traps air molecules inside of the insulation, and that's really what creates your air barrier, keeping the hot air out and the cold air in, and vice versa in winter and summer. So to remedy our issue of only 6 inches of old insulation, we took advantage of a rebate that our gas company was offering, and you should check with your local gas company or power companies, because pretty often, especially in summertime, they'll offer rebates real similar to this. And the rebate was 100% free installation of your attics. All we had to do was make a phone call. They partner with different companies around the area, and those companies came and added, I think it was 15 inches. When we go up in a second, we'll try and prove that. But I think it was 15 inches of fresh insulation. It was 15 inches of fresh. Eat fresh. So anyway, we got 15 inches of fresh insulation, and it's made a tremendous difference. This insulation is probably the #1 best thing we did to help our home be energy efficient and hold in the cold air better in the summer. Let me show you what we got going on up here. I should have recorded this in the daytime, but I got a big flashlight. So hard to tell the depth there, but you can see on that little sign that it's about 16 inches, 17 inches. And they sprayed in our whole attic, which is roughly, 1,600 square feet of area, I would guess. Now the second best home energy efficient thing we did, not in order by the way of most efficient, is we added a fan to our attic. We actually did a video detailing how we did this step by step. I think we even show all the materials you'll need and where to buy the fans and everything. That system is right there. So it's a fan mounted to one of the exterior walls of our attic. There is a roof overhang right on the other side of that wall, by the way, so we don't have to worry about water coming in or anything like that. So that fan is linked to this thermostat right here. Anytime the attic gets to 80 degrees, that fan automatically kicks on and starts letting some airflow happen in the attic. That made a tremendous difference with our AC being able to keep up with the house. Other than changing batteries once a year, it is an automatic system. So check out our video if you want to learn how to install a fan in your own attic.
The company that came and sprayed the insulation in the attic also came and pressurized our house to look for leaks, and then they filled all the spaces that they could find. And again, this was just through contacting our local gas company and a rebate that they offered, and all of this was free to us. After this company came, we also went through our house and filled the gaps and cracks that we were aware of.
Great stuff! Today, we're going to fill some holes. Some of you have written in and complimented this. Others of you have complained about this. But I am going to fill my crack today so that you don't see it on camera. Because Sarah's not very good at editing that out sometimes. No, what we're really doing today is, this is our basement exterior wall. Ground level outside is probably about right here. But we get not only a little bit of spiders crawling through this gap in the brick, we also get a cold draft, a pretty bad cold draft in the winter. I just did some electrical here that I'll video, maybe not in this video, but in another one. And so I had to put some holes in this wall. There is no insulation in this wall. So the best way to do this is to take down the drywall and do insulation in the wall. That would 100% solve this issue. I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's that big of an issue. Really, what we're finding is the drywall isn't even really cold when you're touching it. It's just the gaps that have quite the breeze. So anyway, this stuff's really great. You probably all are familiar with it. If you own a home, you need to know about it. It just fills gaps and cracks. Oh, shoot. So you can kind of see some remnant of, I tried this once before, but I didn't take off the baseboard. And it did significantly help, but it didn't solve it all the way. So everything I'm doing here, I'll have to trim off, but it gets covered by a baseboard. This stuff is super, super sticky, super hard to clean. When it hardens, it's pretty easy. Oh, there's a dead spider in this.
Great.
When it hardens, it's pretty easy to just like scrape and cut it and get it off. But if it like stuck to your porous brick, that might be hard to clean all the way off. Probably have to use like a wire brush or something.
That's a big gap.
I can see daylight through here in some spots. Was that you, Lincoln?
Yeah.
Gonna fill your crack.
Thanks for watching, you guys, and if any of these ideas were helpful to you, please give the video a like and leave a comment for us.
Papa, I got enough gold today.
No good.
There you go, that was better.
You can leave that one.
Whoa, that was a good one. Make sure you don't get hooked, okay?
Which one works? Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, just pull it off with your fingers.
I bet there's a lot of like little.
Just don't touch it with your fingers because it's poison. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing
I got it.
Yeah, you got to pull it all the way off though. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Get all of it.
Oh, I see dogs.
Put your finger on mine.
It's the exact same, but it has fur.
Nice cast.
I got
That's
that.
yours.
Sawyer, you cut a tree.
Look at my giant tree.
That was far. Hey, watch out, Sawyer. Yeah, if they're hissing, that means they might bite you.
That'd be pretty funny.
Winston will protect you. Whoa.
What is that?
I've never heard ducks hiss like that.
You gonna keep it?
Should we take it home and cook it?